Hiya, a couple of poems for you. It's back over the border, but it's a bit windy today, so we've come to a more secluded place. Good word. This one's called 17. Love rejection, masturbation, cigarette machines on the railway station. But a girl's God's best creation. I'm talking about my generation. Going out on the pull, Brutton allspice full of bull. All folk want a teenage cull, living life to the full. Getting told you won't get far, Ford Cortina's bubble car. Talking deeper at the bar, fumbling with a back fastening bra. And getting punched and tried to fight, first romantic kiss goodnight. School report not very bright, got this far was teacher right. Mullets, afros, girls with rags, DM boots and Oxford bags, Crombie coats and drunken shags, Old English cider and Park Drive fags, Mandy's, Incog, Gaskins, blazers, Barnsley's fans carved up with razors, speakeasy nights in drunken hazes, living in the latest crazes. And at that age we know it all, spray our names on an empty wall. Insecure, we all walk tall, love the build-up, but hate the fall. But when you're young it's good to dream, sometimes think what could have been. Wish I had a time machine, I'd make it stick on 17. Thank you. My next one is called Mick, and it's about the whippet that I used to have years ago. I hope you enjoy it. Mick. I've lost me whippet Mick. Mick was the love of me life. If the truth was ever told, I loved him more than I loved me wife. I'd had him since a puppy. Our love just grew and grew. If Mick had ever learned how to talk, he'd say, Dougie, I love you. We'd sit and watch the telly, cuddled up on the settee. I'd sit and stroke his head. Mick meant the world to me. He had the best of everything, chicken and brazen steak. I'd have some bread and butter and half a fatty cake. We'd walk around the borough, the kids would shout, there's Mick. He got patted so much some days, I'm sure poor Mick got sick. We'd go everywhere together, morning, noon and night. If Mick wasn't beside me, it didn't seem quite right. He was off the lead one morning, something spoke poor Mick. He disappeared around the corner, I didn't know he could run that quick. I heard the car's brakes screech and then a horrible sound. I rushed around the bend and Mick was on the ground. I could see him underneath the car, I was just sat there full of grief. His body wasn't moving, there was blood and snot and teeth. Me mate said, Dougie, look away, I can see how hurt you are. The bloke who was driving said he scratched me bloody car. Me mate said he'll sort this out, you'll make your way home. Mick wasn't beside me now, I just felt all alone. Me mate called with a glass case, it's Mick, I've had him stuffed. It didn't look quite like him, but he could see that I was chuffed. I've got him in the corner now, he's groomed and nicely washed. Me mate put a different head on him, 'cause the other one got squashed. Thank you.